What's going on, Geekdom? This is Chipmunk. We're here doing another UFC talk. It's going to be UFC Talk 3, where I'll just go over some of the matches and for UFC that's about to happen here in January. This is going to be for all the matches and stuff that's going to be happening in Abu Dhabi. So the events and stuff that's happening in Abu Dhabi, which is going to be Fight Island. This is just going to be mostly just predictions of who I think is going to win. So there's a lot of people that have left UFC and they've gone elsewhere. So it's a whole bunch of new fighters out here to look out for. And I would definitely be looking out for a lot of these up-and-coming fighters and seeing how they fare. One of the main fights and stuff that's going to be happening is going to be Holloway versus Kattar. Probably not saying his name correctly. If you know me, I hardly say any names correctly. And he's became, I think he's in the number 6 or something like that for the top in the featherweight division. But he'll be going against Max Holloway. I'm hoping that he does come out with a W. He has these 2 losses. But this should be a good fight for him just to show that he still should be the top of where he is. And then after maybe a few more fights, then he can go for the title again, hopefully. But I am going for Max Holloway for this fight for him versus Calvin Kattar or Kattar. But that will happen in January 16th. It's going to happen. The other fight that's going to happen is going to be on Tuesday, January 20th. And that's going to be Chiesa versus Magny. Neil Magny, he's been grinding out. I remember him from The Ultimate Fighter. So I've been used to him. Michael Chiesa, also known from The Ultimate Fighter. So these guys should be pretty interesting. My picking for this one would have to go to Michael Chiesa just because I feel like he would end up coming on top of this. He's no knock on Magny. I really do like Neil Magny. If I was just going to just pick up my favorite to win just because I like him, it would go to Neil Magny. But as far as just predictions go, I'm going to end up picking Chiesa. But that's no knockoff. Neil Magny is a great fighter. He's been coming back pretty strong here. In 2020, he did he had some good fights in 2020. So this should be interesting. This should be a good fight because I feel like Chiesa can win either by knockout or submission. So I can't really say exactly which way he would win it. But if Neil Magny wins, I think Neil will probably win by submission if he does win. Or by decision. But it should be still a good fight. And then for the big pay-per-view that they have going is going to be for the UFC 257. And that's going to be Poirier versus McGregor, which should be a very interesting fight. It should be pretty fun. I know McGregor won the first time they had fought. Dustin has grown a lot since their first meeting. So it should be pretty fun to see exactly how this turns out. My predictions for that main event for 257, like Conor still shows that he has it. I don't think he's stopped training too much, especially since he was planning on boxing and stuff like that. So he should be still in good shape, even though he hasn't fought in a good while. I don't think Dustin's fought for a good minute. I'm gonna have to give it to. I'm gonna have to give my prediction to Conor. Like Dustin does a great job, but he tends to make some of the same mistakes I've seen in a couple of his fights. Which, if you saw his fight with Khabib, capitalized on that mistake that he has done before. He capitalized and submitted him out. But I think Conor is mostly going to grind with him. But I'm still going to probably give it to Conor. I'm going to still give it to Conor as far as my prediction. Conor for the win. But this will definitely help boost both whoever wins in getting that title. So I think whoever wins this fight probably go into fighting for the title, whether that be another match between whoever's the winner of this one and another bout for whoever else in the top five fight. It should be pretty interesting. But those are my predictions for Abu Dhabi's UFC. So it should be pretty fun stint again for Fight Island. I know the fighters have fun on Fight Island. They get treated very well. Fight Island. I think all the fighters should try to make it to all the fight cards or any of the fight cards in Abu Dhabi, because it seems like a lot of people do have a blast there on Fight Island. So Fight Island should be pretty fun for all the fighters who did make it onto the card. But yep, those are my predictions. Thank y'all very much for listening and checking out my video. I really do appreciate it. I try to do different things as far as my geekdom goes. So I do predictions for fights. So I do sports. So again, thank you all for jumping on and giving me a try. I really do appreciate it. Please do take care of yourselves and each other. Peace, geekdom.